Early numbers?
Yeah, these are just preliminary after the first 16 hours.
How much faith and confidence do you have in President Bartlett? Great deal, 21%. Somewhat, 24%. Only a little, 15%.
Not at all, 38%.
We got 45% in the top two boxes. That's better than we thought.
Do you feel he's physically able to perform his duties as president?
Probably not, and definitely not at 39%.
That number will go down as we educate the public to MS.
Yeah, with 25% saying they don't know?
What's the bottom line?
For an incumbent to have any chance at all at this point in the calendar, he needs 40%.
And if the election were held today?
41.
41% would re-elect him, 37 would elect a new person.
22% don't know.
He's in the ballgame.
I don't think we should be doing an announcement event at all.
If he's going to run for re-election, he's got to announce that he's going to run for re-election.
He did that 2 weeks ago.
He's not gaining enough ground, which means he's bleeding.
If we put him up there like any other candidate, we trade away the one big advantage we've got.
What's that?
He's the president already.
Signing executive orders and decorating the tree isn't going to do it.
Fellas, I'm getting old over here. The subject was closed on Tuesday.
He's got to stand up, he's got to declare, and he's got to apologize.
He's not going to apologize.
Why not?
For what?
For your campaign and your White House perpetrating a fraud. I'm from Oregon. In Oregon, we like to see a man stand up and say he's sorry. Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from the United States. I've sucked money.
All right.
Let's take lunch.
They scheduled a vote?
Straight up or down?
When?
They start the debate in 90 minutes and vote an hour after that.
We need a new whip count.
Ginger, the phones, the bodies, and keep an open line to the whip's office.
What's going on?
There's 3 we can't account for.
We think Kimball flipped.
If it was Kimball, he'd have taken half his committee with him.
Toby, the phone in front of you.
Newhouse. Newhouse, I don't believe. Illinois 17 safe. He doesn't want anything.
I gotta go.
Did you look at the child asthma stats?
Yeah.
There are some 30,000 ranchers in western states who graze their sheep and cattle on federal lands.
Yes. And they do it for about 1/10 of market value.
Really?
A GAO review of the deficiencies in the Freedom to Farm Act and the need for a stronger farm safety net. Administration support for an increase in production flexibility contracts and a promise. We were talking about a tougher FDA crackdown on illegal uses of antibiotics in milk, such as excess dosages of...
No.
Well, I wouldn't be so quick to say no.
We're gonna need the room. Would you mind, Congressman?
Well,
Congressman, we're a little pressed for time.
good luck.
Thank you very much.
Ginger, we need Congressman Robert Royce, Republican of Pennsylvania, on the phone.
Okay. Well, now this really needs to work.
What's next? We'll need a response to Kendall's charge in the Weekly Standard.
What are you saying?
Our education reauthorization bill has more pork than a pig picking festival.
A pig picking festival.
Yeah.
More and more, I'm in favor of English being the national language.
It's worth knowing that Kendall's pushing for 4 new charter schools in his district, one of which is...
Named after him?
Yes.
Thank you, Santa. How about...
It's pretty hard to get at the pork when the chairman's hogging the trough.
And that's why he gets all the great women.
What else?
You better be briefed on the arms sale to Qumar because the Pentagon leaked it.
Qumar?
Yeah.
In the Gulf?
Is there another one?
No.
All right. I've got copies.
Have you read it?
Bits and pieces.
How is it?
I'm gonna set up a war room downstairs.
It's serious?
Yeah.
Look!
All right. This is The Camera Doesn't Lie, what I saw at the Bartlett White House by Ron Burkholdt.
Have you read it?
Bits and pieces.
How is it?
I'm setting up a war room downstairs.
It's serious?
How many times do you think we're gonna have to do this?
I'm up.
We're each taking a couple of chapters. This is just based on what, Ginger?
Going through the index.
So presumably the chapters you've been assigned are about you. If not, trade with somebody. What we're doing is making note of anything, big or small, that's wrong, anything I can use to attack credibility.
Okay, well, right away I see one.
What?
I'm Larry. He's Ed.
I usually don't know that.
Sam,
Yeah.
are we taking this a little too seriously?
No.
He was a White House photographer. He was fired. My recollection is that he was a buffoon.
He was a buffoon, which has always stopped the American public, to say nothing of the press, from taking something seriously.
So what do you say?
The book's in stores in 3 weeks. In a week, the press will have excerpts. That's how much time I have to turn this guy into a punchline.
Bartlett was playing a round of golf with Toby Ziegler, the prickly, mumbling communications director whose inner bitter darkness spelled the breakup of the one marriage we know about.
It was miniature golf, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sam, got anything else?
No, thank you.
Why?
Because that's when the president tells us we're nowhere.
Why?
Because we're nowhere. So we try to figure out what people want to hear. And that's when anybody who didn't want to kill themselves before has certainly been converted to the cult.
Why is it so hard?
Because it's a white piece of paper.
How high are the stakes?
How high can we count?
So what do you do?
Whatever it takes to get started. And we read new memos, and we try new themes, and we hear new slogans, and we test new lines, and after a few weeks of that, you still got a white piece of paper.
Sam, congratulations.
You too. Ed, Larry, this is Lisa Sherborne from Vanity Fair.
Which one's Ed? Which one's Larry?
Doesn't matter.
Joey went back to the office.
Thank you.
You don't have to introduce me as Lisa Sherborne from Vanity Fair.
Hey, did I hear Toby right on the phone?
Could be worse, you know.
How?
He could have cancer.
Do the two of you ever go anywhere separately?
It's weird, isn't it?
A little weird. Yeah.
Well, something happened at the half-hour mark.
What?
They remembered why they liked him in the first place. The breakdowns are being handed around, but the really good news are the panel backs. 16 Democrats, 16 Republicans, and 12 independents were asked identical questions 2 days ago and 1 hour ago. 2 days ago, 48% said he was able to handle his job effectively. Tonight, that number's 59. Trustworthy, 60%, up from 41.
Give us the real one.
Strong leader, 69.
Somebody get these guys some pie.
Joey, is there an extra copy of the panel backs? I didn't get one.
I got one.
Thanks.
CJ?
Hang on.
Dance with me.
Hang on. I'm just gonna toss this in my office.
Congratulations, boss.
Nice job. Take the rest of the night off.
Yeah, it's 1 in the morning.
Well, you earned it. Sam, the sunshine man. Get on the couch. I'm gonna do you right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I was still talking to Carol.
What is wrong with you?
We really don't know. Lisa mentioned that it wasn't going that well tonight. You still got a couple of weeks with her.
Yeah, I wish we hadn't started tonight.
Why? It was a shining moment.
It got the job done. But it's ironic that a thing between us is I'm supposed to know the difference between flash and substance.